Beerzerker, what's going on? So I got this one. I didn't realize at first until I was walking away from chill, but I've been wanting to try this one for a while. This is the original 16 here. This is a Great Western Brewing product. Uh, Canadian Pale Ale at 5%, double aged. So I hope they don't epically fail like Alexander Keith and give me a lager, but these guys make the Brew House beer. It's an extremely popular budget beer, and it's you know it's a really good price, and so lots of people like it. And this is in commemoration of the original 16 founders when previous owners were going to close, and I guess these 16 guys got together and kept it together. Great Western Canadian Brewing. All right, there you go. Twist off. A bit rusty. Got it from the bargain bin. I hope it's not too old. No, yeah. Oh man, and now it's too late. They can't change their names. Eh? Some of these brews have been claiming to be ales. Okay, so there you go. That's what I'm seeing. It's a party lager. It's definitely what I'm smelling. It's a domestic pale lager. Let's see if it goes to Alexander Keith or for their money. That is not an ale. Getting sweetness. It's a bit corny. It's actually pretty good though. Well, we'll have to lose a point for maybe no one knew back then. What was that? 10 years ago or whenever they did that thing. Getting a really cool smell out of there. Huh. I wonder if it holds up a little bit better to Brewhouse. Brewhouse is really good at the first half. It's an amazing domestic pale lager, and then especially if you drink it out of a can, man, the last quarter is just makes you want to vomit. A lot of sweetness there. This is, I'd say, even sweeter than the old style Pilsner, which I just reviewed. A very similar style beer. Very similar. The hops are kind of good in this too. You're smelling the hops. They're kind of a planty type Pilsner style hop. As for the double aging, I don't know. I think it tastes a little bit better than a lot of their people's beers that will be competing against this. And I haven't noticed it. Doesn't mean that it's not around here, but I don't live too far from this brewery. I would imagine. I think within a 6-hour drive, 7-hour drive probably. Which may sound far for people who aren't Canadian. That's just next door, man. Get some lacing. Of course, I pour it into an appropriate mug so you can get give yourself some headspace, right? And these domestic pails will actually get a head on them. It's really crisp and like a freshness, and I'm not having any hollow spots in the beer. The aftertaste is really good, and yeah, I'm pretty happy. Hops, yeah, hops in the middle. You're getting hops in there for sure, but it's not too hoppy or anything. That's it does taste a little more distinguished maybe than a lot of your pale lagers. The body of the beer is pretty good. There's a little bit of club soda-ness to it, but not a whole lot. Appropriate carbonation for the style. It's a little dank, it's a little dungeony, but not as bad as old style pill. But it's a little bit like that too, though. It's a little bit. I had to pay $2 for it, which I knew was a ripoff, but it was in the bargain bin. And they had Olympia in there too. It's like two something or whatever. And I'm like, $2 for Olympia. You marked it up. It'd be cheaper in a 6-pack. And you broke the 6-pack, and now you want me to pay more because you made a mistake? This fell on your floor? No, but that's okay. $2, I'm okay with that. Imagine in a 6-pack or whatever, 12-pack, you get it a lot cheaper. I am obtaining an instant headache, so there is a shitload of corn in here. But that's just an accusation. Yeah, it's not falling apart too badly. 6 minutes in, pretty much done this review. Yeah, typical. But it's lacing. That's not exactly typical. Yeah, a bit mossy. Yeah. It is not an ale. It is a cornified pale lager, but a pretty good one. So, I'll have to lose a point for false advertising. I think I maybe rated old style pill a point too high because it was for some other problem I thought of after. But this is about par, maybe with Molson. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drink a bunch of pale lager one of these days. I'll watch side by side. I'm gonna do old style pill, Labatt Blue, Molson, and maybe this one is like the higher end brew house. And maybe I'll have someone help me drink them, and we'll sit around. We'll both taste. They're all kind of the same. This one I would say it's a 6 out of 11. Has beer overall. It is not the best lager in the world, that's for sure, but out of 11, realistically, it's not horrible. A lot of sweet. If you like sweet lagers, where it's at. This and old style pill, man, they're sweet. Woo! 6 out of 11. Great Western Canadian. Congratulations for keeping it together. But now that you've marketed it as an ale, you're screwed. People are gonna start to wonder what the fuck. But anyway, it's about as good as Alexander Keith's anyway. So who gives a shit? Pick it up if it's on sale. Original 16. Oh, epic fail. Like I misnamed my beer almost.